for this. After 23 episodes. Wait, what? Only 23? Lethal Weapon. The mega-hit action movie from 1987, 1 year before Die Hard. Why did I mention Die Hard? The similarities will pile up, my friends. They will pile up. The plot. It is Christmas time in the city of suicide. Seriously, there's a lot of attempted suicide in this movie. Okay, actually, it's in the city of L.A. Roger Murtaugh, played by Danny Glover from Predator 2, a 20-year veteran in the police force, has just paired up with Martin Riggs, played by Mel Gibson of the original Mad Max trilogy. They both hate working with partners, but as they begin to dig into this case of a potential murderer of the daughter of one of Murtaugh's Vietnam buddies, they start to trust and earn respect for one another. So what was the second word I said in that plot summary? Christmas! Both Lethal Weapon and Die Hard take place in the city on Christmas, and the similarities do not end there. The amount of people that played in this and Die Hard is staggering. Mary Ellen Trainor, who played Gail Wallens in Die Hard. Grant L. Bush played FBI agent Little Johnson in Die Hard. Al Young played Uli in Die Hard. Selma Arquette played a hostage in Die Hard. Conrad Hurt played a SWAT member in Die Hard. Terry Lynn Doss played the girl in the airport in Die Hard. Cheryl Baker played a woman in Die Hard. And all these people also played in Lethal Weapon. And if you thought that was crazy, Danny Glover, Gary Busey, and some Steve Kahn guy all played in this and Predator 2. Okay, that's enough comparisons. Let's actually delve into why this movie is awesome. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover knock it out of the goddamn park. They're more than just cop characters. They're enjoyable to watch, and maybe even somewhat relatable. Gibson plays a cop who is questioned by the other officers and lieutenants. You see, he's suicidal, and his fellow policemen and women question whether he's trying to collect officer pension, if he is classified as insane, or if he is indeed suicidal. However, one scene during a rainy, dark night answers all of your questions. Riggs attempts to blow his brains out in a scene that is so emotional, I get choked up every time. According to some trivia, Mel actually put a real bullet in the gun to make it seem more authentic. That is freaking insane, but it does make for a powerful scene. After Riggs' wife died in a car accident, it definitely took a toll on him. I am surprised he even made it as long as he did. Glover portrays an older character. He's been a part of the police force for 20 years, as I said it before, and he's never gotten a scratch on him. So that's pretty much it for good guy main characters. Let's get to the scumbags. The highlight is Gary Busey from Silver Bullet. He plays a mercenary type character named Joshua. He's insane on a whole other level. He's a criminally underrated actor and had some good highlights in the 80s and 90s, such as Under Siege. Tom Atkins from Night of the Creeps, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, and The Fog is also in this movie, and I was really surprised. Usually he's in lower budgeted movies, but here he's as great as ever. One thing that also makes this like Die Hard is the pacing. It's brisk, and goes about at the same speed as Die Hard, fast and fierce. It's an action-packed, crime-driven city, with tons going on. It's easy to join the police and to become a lethal weapon of mass kick-assery. The effects. Besides some blood squibs and a brutal torture scene, this film is relatively tame. There's plenty of F-words and nudity, though, to make it earn its R rating. The musical score, there's a jazz cue that plays throughout, and sometimes it fits, and other times it deflates tension like a balloon's hair being released. The music overall is decent. The intense scenes have a powerful score, which is a good thing. This is a buddy cop to the max, character-driven to perfection, briskly paced action mystery. The mystery is really interesting. You slowly come to the realizations, and clues definitely help that along. Besides some very minor nitpicky gripes, I think this movie is emotional, kick-ass, intense, and just plain brutal. Its strong writing and fun action definitely make for one of the great action movies of the 80s. Overall, I give Lethal Weapon a 4.5 5 out of 5. Shane Black wrote this movie. He also starred in Predator, and even wrote all the other Lethal Weapon movies. His writing is top freaking notch. I am Brian Gatto, host of Sprockets and Bloodshed and Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.